What's going on, guys? It's Eric here, Travel Chain. Just want to give you guys a quick here video, um, kind of just retouch over what happened today in the market. Um, First off, my apologies for not being able to be in the group right now. Of course, Facebook has done something to my account. I won't be able to access it for the next 10 days. So sorry I'm not as active in there as I usually am, but you guys in the chat room have been keeping up with everything, so that's pretty good. What I wanted to kind of recap for you guys today was basically what's been going on in the market, so you guys can kind of get a better understanding what's going on for especially for you new people. So a lot of the plays lately have been hot with NFT. Now, if you don't know what NFT stands for, I'll kind of go into that a little bit, but that's a non-fungible token. Okay, this is basically cryptocurrency play. You could do your own due diligence in the meantime. Look up non-fungible token, what it is, but basically, it's having the ability to be able to place something unique on the blockchain that can't be you know duplicated or copied or anything like that. It's a one of a kind thing. Like for example, if you were to exchange a Bitcoin for a Bitcoin with another person, those are exchanging, two things for the same type of thing. But if you were to exchange something with an NFT, it it's only one thing. So this is why this has kind of been of a bit of a hype play. Basically, is being able to make things unique. Um, and NFTs are basically part of the Ethereum cryptocurrency blockchain. If you guys know me, I know a little bit about Bitcoin, and Ethereum is the only one I kind of you know touch on that's worth anything significant at the moment, other than Bitcoin, as far as the other tokens. But let's not get into all that. Let's kind of focus on the plays here. With the stocks that's going on. So, yeah, so let's take a look here. We'll start with some of the winners, and then what I'll do for you guys too is I'll quickly go over some of the ones that didn't work out as well too, um, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what to look for, how to play these alerts, and be able to maximize your capability of being able to profit off of these. So let's start with the big winner today, of course, DLPN. Let me see when this was alerted to you guys here. Looks like this one was sent out at around 6:05. So let me pull this up here. Let's take a look here. When was this alerted? Yeah, so the volume spike happened at about $11. Then the news was that they were launching a non-fungible token. Okay, so and then I mentioned it right there as well too that it's another NFT play. So as you guys know, like TKAT and all the other ones that's been running have been running. So you should kind of know that, and typically when a stock is moving for some certain reason, there's either, a sympathy play with it, which means another stock might move along with it that's correlated to it. In this instance, it would have been whichever one I put on the watch list there. I believe it was HOFV because that's who they're supposed to be partnering with. But, anyways, I called it out. I told you guys, hey, it's another NFT play. You might want to watch this one. You should get the idea like, okay, this is, I don't usually call out plays like that. So that might be something you want to take note of first and foremost. But even then, you should want to, be looking at it and kind of keeping it on the back burner. And when you're looking at the movement of the stock, here's what I want you guys to kind of pay attention to. Watch what it's not only watching the candlestick price action, but watching what it's doing along the indicators as well too. Okay, that'll help because you could be questioned like I told you guys before, a stock can shoot up and it could stay up and even go up even further. You don't want to make that assumption that it's going to shoot up and come back down just because you've been burned by other stocks. But that's what indicators are there for, to help you out. So let me kind of give you go over this one here real quick. So you got the alert right around here, right? Around this time frame. So 6 and change here. You probably got it right here. 6:03 is probably around this time. Yeah, right there, right on the money. Boom. NFT play called out. So look, right here where you see stock shoots up and you see all this selling here during pre-market. Yeah, just because it's turning bearish. Remember I told you guys last time, when the trend is changing, yeah, and it's bearish and it's holding right here at the most pivotal point that it's holding on the MACD where it's dropping everything. If it's still holding right there, you should kind of want to idea that as a level of support for yourself throughout the day. Okay, and then set your risk management accordingly to that $10 level. Okay, That's what I did. I mean, today I banked crazily on DLP, and I can't post it because obviously I don't have access to the group. But anyways, I know more plays will come after that. I'm gonna be done lost track of it. But get that idea there. I mean, you see that it shot up. The reason why this selling off has happened, you guys got to remember, there are people who are holding this stock from way back when, way back here. Okay, now their chance is here. The stock shot up. You guys know you've been bag holders before. Stock shot up, so they're all selling off. All that's selling off in pre-market, right? Boom. Now what? Not only is it pre-market, what hour is that? You got to remember that you have other traders who have access to pre-market at certain times as well too. Whole other exchanges, so they're coming in to play an effect on the stock as well. So you got those guys selling too within that time frame. Boom, market opens, right? Now the word's out. Obviously, level of support is right there. NFTs have been hot, so the stock doesn't tank. It keeps holding. Yeah, it's below the VWAP and it's below the EMA. As far as it turning, you can kind of see here that it's starting to let up on the Mac and the trend is starting to change. So even at that point, if you want to wait till the EMA and the VWAP comes together, you can enter in there. That's a good idea. That's a strategy some people use. I like when they cross, which would have been right here. This right here is love to me. Like that for me is confirmation that I see that it's crossed and it's holding, and that is exactly where I entered in at $13. I just rolled this bad boy till after hours, and the only reason why I did is because it never. I was waiting for it to go past 10, and it never did. I told myself, I mean, that was a good risk to reward for me. Um, I didn't add into this position. I should have, but I was being lazy all day and weren't really paying attention to it that much. I just kind of one of the rare times I set a stop loss because I had other things to do. But anyways, this thing shot up, shot up. I mean, you guys know the rest. The rest is history. One thing I wanted to note for you guys is when you see something bouncing like this off the VWAP, or even when it drops, like let's say right here and it drops, it's still at 11 and it hasn't really broke the begin, from the previous support. Why not get in? Why not take that chance? Why not risk it? Measure your risk accordingly. But even these candles right here are telling you like, hey, there's too much support right here. This thing is going to keep going up because the trend is going to have to change. And you see it's going up. You see it's going up. It's still green. It's still going up. It's still going up. It's still going up. Now even when it comes back down, it's holding. It's holding. It's holding. Still above the VWAP. Hold even with that massive drop right there. Even if you got scared right there, still above the VWAP, right? So look, you had all day. It's bouncing. This thing is bouncing on you. It's saying, "Hey, touch me here, touch me here, touch me here." I mean, you can touch me here. It's been doing that all day. And then after hours, that thing just went berserk. Shot away up to like 20 something. I think I sold it like right here. Whenever you guys probably seen like the last alert is when I sold. I was like, that's it. I'm not. You guys know me. I don't hold positions overnight. I don't swing trade. You can do that if you want. That's up to you. Part of your strategy. Let it work. Yeah, some of these stocks carry over to the next day and go up. You see what TKAT did yesterday. That's just not me. Don't fit my strategy. I'm fine with my profit and how I trade. You do what you want. If it works well, keep it going. Um, but yeah, I just want to kind of share that, guys, with you. When a stock is kind of telling on itself, if it keeps repeating the pattern of doing this, bouncing along the VWAP, bouncing, 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 it's not breaking the original level of support, man, take that chance, it's, just measure your risk accordingly. Even if you just throw one or two shares at it, that's fine. I mean, yeah, in between that, it kept testing highs and not breaking, but it also kept testing lows and not breaking. So one of them's got to give. And you know which one it gave? Boom. If you measure your risk to reward ratio properly, you'll be perfectly fine. Um, so that's just it. Wanted to touch on that. Let me kind of take a look at some of the other alerts that went off that didn't work out because I think you guys, it's important for you guys to know that too. Um, like I said, obviously not every single alert works out. Some of them, do, especially even on a watch list too. But there's been times where it's not going to work out, and this you should know how to be able to read that. So I'm gonna just pick one random here. Let's do. No, Hoth was a good one. That one worked. I mean, a lot of these alerts were on today. Let's take a look at PSTV because that one had, I thought, decent news. Let me see if I can pull that up. Promise not to make this video too long because I gotta get going. But yeah, PSTV right here. Volume spiked at 4:30. Had news, entered in an agreement, but guess what? That thing was a dud, wasn't it? So Another reason why managing your risk and having a plan is very important, guys. Don't try to hold on and hope. These stocks aren't worth it. These are crap. Okay. I mean, like I said, very few of them will come out to be very good. But even if they did, you know, why take that chance? But it's up to you. I mean, if you like the stock, you like the stock. No Wall Street bets, pun intended. But so let's say we got the alert, stock shot up, right? I told you guys all the time, give it some time to play out. Watch what it does. Do not just run into the alerts. No matter how it could go to a million, don't just run into it. Wait for the trend to change. If you want to run into it, fine. That's perfectly fine. But I don't. This is just how I'm doing, and I've been burnt too many times to do that. So that's just me. Um, but yeah, both trends change right there, right? And this takes a few minutes to develop. You'll be able to see it. There's not right here. I mean, the only pattern I see is a bearish pattern. And this is again why I tell you guys don't jump on the alerts. It's a bearish pattern. I might would have attempted to trade it right here if it would have held. I don't mean there's no. I need to see something there, and I'm pretty sure I don't have the level 2 on here, but I'm pretty sure the price action didn't look too well as well. And this is during pre-market. You guys got to remember pre-market is very different than during the day. A lot less shares being traded, so you make much of a difference. I'll go into that in more detail in the course, but anyways, this thing stayed below the VWAP. At some point, even if you got in like right here, you should know like, okay, I'm gonna cut my loss here, 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 here. If you're a bullish trader, if you're a bearish trader, this should be love to you. If you shorten this bad boy, if you found some shorts or you located some, probably love this stock. It's probably made you make a lot of money. But guys, know when to cut your losses. Okay, move on. I mean, stop trying to bet the bank on one stock. These stocks will come all the time. I mean, yeah, and the market was red today, guys. It was red. I mean, it was bloody on the fact that you know Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell was talking nonsense, but it didn't help. But the stock was dead today. I mean, the market was dead today. So, but you guys need to know how to do this. I mean, be disciplined. This is the only thing that's going to keep you surviving because the other stocks will come. FOMO, it's going to take you guys a while to realize that FOMO is just it's fake. Because I mean, stocks run every day, even in the bearish trend. I mean, even in a bearish market, stocks can still run. Okay, and taking no position is better than a losing one. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. I hope that helps a little bit. Again, I'll try to jump into the group as quickly as I can. Got about 10 more days on Facebook lockdown. Thanks Zuckerberg. But I'll see you guys in there, and for you guys in the chat room, the library should be up and probably about the same time that I get back in the Facebook group. So I'm gonna have that channel open for you guys, so you can have access to those tools and resources to be able to make yourself a better trader. But if you guys have any questions, just shoot me an email. You can still direct message me. Like I can see everything in the group. I can't post anything for like 10 days. But I can still see what's going on. If you guys have any questions, definitely direct message me or at least tag me in a post so I can know because sometimes your messages will go to spam and I don't see that. But yeah, let me know, guys. So I hope this helps, and we'll get back together soon. And you guys stay green out there.